Okay, so let's begin. All right, welcome to everyone who's here. So today we are going to get right into it, starting to look at the teachings of Sayadaw, Ashin, Ottamasara, and hopefully through doing that we will open our ability to see with okay. So does anyone have any questions before we start? So this is a transcription of talks that Sayadaw gave in English around 2014. So we'll start here with a question. Asked to Sayadaw. Can you explain about abandonment and its relationship to cause and effect? If we don't try to abandon, there will be grasping in us. If there is grasping, there will be misunderstanding and attachment. If we are trying to abandon as much as we can, there will be right understanding and detachment. The practice of abandonment or detachment is the cause for right understanding, and the practice of abandonment and detachment can make the right understanding appear and can lessen the wrong understanding. If we are not grasping to ourselves and to our actions, there won't be misunderstanding and attachment. The idea of grasping and the actions of grasping are because of wrong view and attachment. We are used to grasping our lives as being mine, as being us. We are used to grasping the practice of mindfulness, the method of mindfulness, and the experience of mindfulness as being ours. The idea and actions about grasping are controlled by misunderstanding and attachment. This is why we all need to abandon the idea and actions of grasping to be free from misunderstanding and attachment. The actions or practices of mindfulness and detachment are the cause for right understanding and detachment. We must understand the truth. When we attach, there will be attachment. When we abandon, there will be detachment. So, how fully are you willing to abandon? What are you willing to abandon? To give up? We should especially practice to give up this idea of me and mine, my seeing, my hearing, my preferences, my ideas. If we can practice to abandon, then there will be mindfulness and detachment. If we cannot abandon, if we cannot let go of anything, then there will just be more desire and attachment continuously. Grasping is the cause of misunderstanding and attachment. Abandoning is the cause of right understanding and detachment. We must grasp or attach if we cannot abandon. We will not need to grasp or be attached if we dare to abandon. If we meditators dare not abandon the normal understanding of being a person or being at a place, we will grasp to the normal understanding, and like this we cannot understand the middle way. If we meditators dare not abandon the life of a meditator, we must grasp to the life of meditators, and we won't be able to lose our life. In this way we cannot understand the middle way. It is sure that we all have to lose our life and our belongings. That is why we should be ready to lose our life and our belongings. Okay, so this is an important idea that whatever you have, whatever you experience, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose your life. You're going to lose your body. You're going to lose your mind, mental or physical experiences. So you should dare to lose them. You should be prepared to lose them, to give them up. No need to have an idea of permanent or impermanent or forever or for a temporary time. It is just to abandon at this moment, to give up at this moment what happens to be here. So it is sure that we all have to lose our life and our belongings. That is why we should be ready to lose our life and our belongings. We have no choice except losing ourselves and our belongings. But we can choose what, how, and when we will lose ourselves and our belongings. Not doing wrong actions and doing good deeds, including practicing meditation and keeping precepts, are the best choices to lose our life and belongings. So the best choice to practice this abandoning of our self-attachment. Mindfulness is also a kind of abandonment. By practicing mindfulness, we must try to abandon our usual actions. If we are not mindful, we will be doing whatever we can do. If we are trying to be mindful all the time, our mind won't be busy with other jobs. So mindfulness, to be aware of what's happening right now, is also a kind of abandonment. By practicing mindfulness, we must try to abandon our usual actions. If we are not mindful, we will be doing whatever we can do. So if we're not mindful, we will just be like an animal, running around doing whatever we can do. If we are trying to be mindful all the time, our mind won't be busy with other jobs. In this way, no wrong understanding and attachment will be able to control our mind. It won't be able to happen. Doesn't matter what it is. If we can practice mindfulness all the time, then we can begin to abandon all the time as well. In this way, no wrong understanding and attachments will be able to control our mind. Abandoning our habits is the most effective way to get enlightenment. So to give up, to abandon, to detach from our habit is the most effective way to get enlightenment. The practice of mindfulness can let us know our habits, how we are used to behaving, how we are used to speaking and eating. The more we know our habitual mental, physical, and verbal actions, the more we will understand how and what we should do and what we should not do. We cannot stop using ourselves and our actions, so we should try to be able to use ourselves and our actions in the best way. The practice of mindfulness and detachment or abandonment can change our actions and our life. We can say that mindfulness with detachment or abandonment causes all the good deeds, all the good results. Abandonment itself is the best cause and will give the best results. So detachment itself as being the best good deed, the most skillful action that we can take, and that will lead to the best results. Anyone have any question about this? Question or comment? Okay, we have a question from Katie. Why are we even living if we are just going to abandon everything? Won't it be abandoned when we die? If you don't want to live, don't live. If you don't want to die, don't die. You should abandon the concepts of birth and death, and you should start by abandoning this idea of we or you, someone or something or some group of people. What is it really? If we look closely to our experience, what do we see? What do we experience? What do we know about it? What is the real situation? Not just what we come up with in our mind. So focus on mindfulness and detachment, not on a person or place. In breathing, practice breathing only. And we start from there. We look at it from there. Okay? We don't look at it from more and more complicated or more and more confusing. We look at it from more and more simple and direct, according to our own experience and practice of mindfulness and detachment. Question. Why can't I stop thinking all night instead of sleeping? Answer: you must be mindful of what is happening in the mind and try not to pay attention to that happening. This is very effective. Paying attention to someone is very easy. Taking care of someone or of ourselves is easy, but this makes attachment. Paying attention to someone is the cause of attachment. The more we pay attention, the more there will be attachment. To be free from attachment or to detach, try not to pay attention to what is happening. But not to be rejecting, you must be mindful. Not to be attaching, you must not pay attention to that happening. So being aware of what is happening, but not getting involved with it in the slightest, not even paying attention to it, just aware of it. Not paying attention means not to grasp it as yours. This is not your experience. How about that? This is not your experience. It is nature. Because of attachment, it is happening. If you are not grasping to that experience, it will be less and finally will be gone. It is very effective. You must understand the truth of doing only, using only, knowing only, experiencing only, and not rejecting nor attaching. Not to reject means to be mindful of the mind and body. Just be mindful to the breath or to the mind, and then try to know the present happening. This practice can solve all the attachments. This practice is very effective. It can bring detachment to every attachment. All have attachment for something, but all attachment problems can be solved in this way. You should try and you will understand. It really works. It is effective. And then you can help people to practice like this. So let's practice like this. Find your meditation position, comfortable and stable. Begin to notice, begin to become aware of your present moment happenings in the body or the mind. Aware without seeing a self or a me or a mine in any of what you experience. Just to breathe, just to be aware at this moment. fully mindful, fully aware of what is happening, the present moment happenings in the body or mind, but completely uninvolved, completely detached, and abandoning a sense of self in the being aware of the body or being aware of the mind. Simply being aware only, breathing only, opening only. We practice to abandon through our mindfulness those feeling of a self, me, mine come up. We abandon through our full attention to being mindful only, breathing only, aware only. In this way, just like to restart and refresh at any moment, to begin again at any moment, just breathing, just being aware, just abandoning past self experiences, just abandoning the expectation of future self experiences, experiencing only at this moment, just breathing, just being aware. We also abandon any kind of struggle or force in our meditation. There's no fighting, there's no struggling, there's no pushing ourselves through it. It is just to abandon, just to breathe, just to be aware at this present moment. The freedom and peace of just breathing, just being aware, just following the breath as it flows in and flows out. At this moment, there are certainly experiences of a self, a someone, someplace, something, like and dislike. We are aware of that, but we don't get involved, and we certainly don't rely on that selfishness. We rely on our mindfulness and detachment. We rely on our willingness to abandon getting tangled in what we experience, to come back to just breathing, to come back to experiencing only at this moment. We'll finish our meditation today with some metta, which is a loving kindness meditation. So I encourage you to repeat after me with your inner voice as we start by sending this loving kindness, this loving friendliness to ourselves. May I be happy, healthy, and peaceful. May I be happy, healthy, and peaceful. May this body and mind be happy, healthy, and peaceful. May this body and mind be free from mental sufferings. May this body and mind be free from mental sufferings. May this body and mind be free from confusion. May this body and mind be at peace. May this body and mind be a source of peace. May this body and mind be free from all physical sufferings. May this body and mind be free from all physical sufferings. May those who I love so much be happy and at peace. May those who I love so much be happy and at peace. May those who I hardly know be happy and at peace. May those people who I barely know be happy and at peace. May those people who I have great difficulty with be happy and at peace. May those people who I have great difficulty with be happy and at peace. May all beings experience peace and freedom. May all beings experience the end of suffering. May all beings be free. May it be so. May it be so. May it really be so. We can all bring our hands together. We'll say 3 sadhus to finish. Sadhu. 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 Okay, thank you all for being here. This evening, we will not have our usual session. I will share the link for everyone to watch a teaching from a master I am following who is living nearby to here, teacher I am following. So at 8:30 that will begin, and I encourage everyone to, if possible, take the time to watch and join in on that live stream. You can see the link in the announcements channel, and I will also be following along on my own. Okay, and you can also ask questions there through the YouTube live chat. It's a really wonderful teacher and master. All right, everyone, be happy, be peaceful, and enjoy your moment, whatever it might be. Yes, Kat?
What time zone?
It's 8:30 California time. Okay? And there'll be a recording so you can watch later if you need to. It's a really wonderful teacher. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Be happy.